Damn. Oh, we got to. That's my fault, Sheriff.
You did already.
No, we just went live.
I just shared it, like right before I sat down.
Wait, we just went live on the video.
Oh, my bad. Hey, y'all gotta pardon us, man. Technical difficulties, man. This shit. We ain't got no G's, man.
No who?
No G's. 4G, 5G. We ain't got no G's.
I got 5G.
It's a fucking joke, Dion.
I don't know, man. Your joke, you got that droid, man. You alright? Seem stressing.
Fuck you.
Oh, there y'all go. Took me a minute to find you guys.
Oh, man.
He just said he good.
Oh, what was good?
It's six viewers on here.
7.
So 7.
And it ain't one, ain't none of me. They got me in
Deja, Mia, Dre. I can't see who else on here.
For sure.
I'm trying to see if I can get myself true.
Chew.
It's hilarious.
Chew. How you gonna hear yourself chew if you ain't chewing?
I was though.
Motherfuckers, chill.
That's right.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Class A Dickheads. This is our eighth or ninth episode. Kick it off, Chris Church is what everybody usually call me. Pass it off to my son.
I'm not your child. What? Tay, it's just Tay. They don't like my intro, so it's just Tay.
You gonna leave it that dry? Damn, they got together already. It's the Disco.
She said we call you Discoliosis.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Scoliosis, alright.
He did say it.
I'm healthy. I'm healthy.
He did say it back early.
I'm healthy. Thank you very much.
So, I mean, let's kick it off with a mental check-in. How y'all doing mentally, business-wise, so financially, and then personal life. Y'all good? What's going on?
Dion, you can start it off. I just kind of followed down a little bit.
Well, I go financially. I'm cool financially. I'm looking into what I want to get started to actually put my family bring some money into my family. So I'm always still taking my time with that. Ain't no big rush. I got big plans, so there ain't no real rush for that. It takes time to get that. When you got big plans, it takes time to get what you want to get. So I ain't rushing for that right now, but that's definitely on my mind. I'm always looking into it. I'll probably have something more to say about that maybe by the end of the year or something. That was financially. You said mentally. Mentally, if we go with a rating, I would say I'm at probably a 6. My mother just passed away and everything. Still dealing with that, coping with that. It is what it is, though. Life throw all types of things at you. So, of course, I ain't gonna be right back like that, but I'm good. I can still function. I ain't down bad. I ain't depressed and everything and nothing. I'm still here. I'm still good. And what was the last one?
Personal.
Personal. Shit, that pretty much plays into my mental. Personally, I'm cool. It ain't all my bills paid. I'm happy to be able to provide for myself through this pandemic and everything. I'm just happy to be able to still take care of myself. So overall, I say my mental health right now, I'll probably say is a 7, 8. It's only one thing really on my mind, but I'm good.
Mental, I can't even really put a number on it. I'm oh, that's
Take that button.
Mental, I can't really put a number on it. Dion said 7 or 8. Shit, I'm numb for the most part. Not even saying it trying to be callous or anything, but it ain't a whole lot of shit that like affect me like the financially. I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? Shit could be better, but ain't shit to cry about right now. So John, time to personally, again, that kind of play into the whole mental aspect of everything. I mean, I'm cool from what I see. I mean, I do notice I'm selfish in the motherfucker, so I don't really take into account how my actions, you know what I'm saying, affect everybody else. But like for the most part, most might think I'm pissed off about something, anything, but I'm cool for the most part. Everything is all relative, but yeah.
Into your business.
Oh man, my dad. Yeah, right then. I apologize. Right, you did say financial. Shit is really. I just really got serious with the shit maybe 2 weeks ago. So I'm getting a lot of traction now. Slowly but surely. Through a messenger, call or whatever. What I've been doing lately, going to small businesses, people I know, somebody who got a decent little following or whatever, and just tap in and see, pretty much see where I go from there. Like, I got this, offer this, I'm doing this the price for this, and then just go from there. Everything is pretty much based social media, word of mouth. All these guys support me: Dion, Dre, Deontay, and
Forgot his name.
I was finna say Dre,
Right.
but
So I'm waiting on your comeback. I was expecting you to have a comeback.
He let it ride. Good job.
Fuck that. Tell you
Good
prepared.
job.
he like confrontation.
I thought that was you forgot my name because you called me Pops.
Good job.
I mean, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's alright, man. It's alright. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for everything that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to the business. Unofficially, officially, The Thrive Collective on Facebook. Holla at me, Joe. Let me know. I'm on the pull up. Yeah.
Hold on, before you go. I appreciate everybody that sending their condolences. I appreciate it. Thank you. Go ahead, Sam.
We do business. Business, I'm cool. I got a lot of stuff cooking up. I know I got people that need shirts, so be on the lookout for those coming soon. I've been saying that for a minute, but for real, it's coming soon. I got you. And you gonna be one of the first people I call.
Hold on.
Bro, I said one of the first people. I didn't say the first person. Hey, my shout out to my boy Coop Bentley. He behind the camera once again. But yeah, business is cool. I'm training virtually and in person, so that's like business is cool for right now. I ain't trying to put too much on my plate, but I'm grateful for the business that I do have. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me and supporting me. Personally, like we do a rating. I'm like an 8. Nah, I'm be honest with myself. I'm probably like a 6, but that's because right now I'm in my own head about a whole bunch of other stuff. And then like, just seeing the people around me go through a lot of different situations. That's taxing too. Being supportive of your people that you're around and seeing them go through different stuff. So that's different. But all in all, I'm good. I'm like Dion said, I'm able to function. I'm cool. I just take the punches and run with it. So I mean that's just what that is. Jay, you want to tap in?
The man behind the scenes, sir.
What we doing? Business.
Go ahead.
Business wise, I mean, like I told y'all, I don't really like being vocal about it unless I'm signing some papers, but
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? But I am working on something that would eventually give me some residual income. You know what I'm saying? So that's in the works. I plan on having that at least until my birthday, April 20th. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I can't hold you, bro. I don't want to even place myself low because then I'm gonna leave here thinking I'm low. You know what I'm saying? So Dion gonna look at. I'm gonna say 10 for Dion. I'm gonna say 10, even though you know I did just rest in peace to my brother Vontae. You know what I'm saying? I just hear, you know, hood legend for real. But you know, I just lost my brother. But you know, I'm grateful that you know God gave me time to spend with him. You know, before he left the earth. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be positive because I know he'll want me to be positive as well. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to, you know, dwell on what I lost. You know what I'm saying? So what was the other one? That was business, mental.
Business, mental,
Personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 8. I want to be a 10 though. That's why I say I'm an 8 because I'm striving to always be a 10. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's no reason why we all can't feel like personally we feel like a 10. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm striving to be. But my positivity got me out of 8, even though external things are happening. But I still try to mentally stay at an 8. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's my little touch base on that. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So everybody doing pretty good so far. I know you had a topic that you was getting ready to touch. Dre, somebody said, I think that was Dave, if I'm not mistaken. She sent her condolences to you.
Appreciate it, Dave.
Yeah, man.
Well, I tell you, look for the topic. If y'all got any business or anything that y'all want to drop in the comments, go right ahead with that. We definitely a shout out all businesses. All businesses are welcome.
For sure. The first topic was, what does success look like to you? I mean, whether that's financial stability, mental stability,
Got no questions too.
you know, whatever you think, you know, success is to you. Like, that's the take.
Chris, you want to take over on this?
Oh yeah. Should I apologize for being dry, but this ain't really some shit I'll be super duper. She'll be thinking about it, but not. But what does
Not
success?
to get too far. My boy Adam said he sent his condolences too.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
What does success look like to me? Financially, shit. Being able to take care of what need to be taken care of. Your non-negotiables, food, clothing, shelter. Whether you got your own business, anything going on, super duper successful side hustle, or you working somewhere decent morale, healthy industry. Yeah, as long as all that shit is taken care of, and you not like robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
It's an old ass saying.
I don't know what it is. You just said, I ain't gonna lie. You said rob Peter to play Paul.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
I said that. Okay. I said robbing Peter to play Paul. Well, that's a tongue
That's
twister.
not what you just said.
Robbing Peter to play Paul.
He said play Paul. Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Well, robbing Peter to backdoor Paul.
No, see,
hey,
no,
hey,
no,
That's that modern.
What he say? Wait, hold on, say it again.
Robbing Peter to backdoor Paul.
no,
Nah.
it's definitely not.
Peter
But
wasn't trying to
Paul.
back Paul. He was trying to
Backdoor
pay.
Paul to pay Peter.
no.
You finna rob Peter to pay Paul? That's backdoor. Okay.
Robbing, taking Peter money just so I can pay my
I'm
debt
back
with
going.
Paul.
Yeah.
Funny, bro. Hey, he still think he right. Look up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's good. You caught that. You caught
Backdoor
that.
Peter to play Paul.
To play Paul. See,
To pay Paul. Backdoor Peter to play Paul. It's okay. Got the blood flowing a little bit. Let's get on there too.
I bet.
You know, I mean,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, but making sure your situation straight. You can put everything that need to be taken care of on auto pay and not miss a motherfucker beat. Your day to day not affected financially. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You go
Man,
ahead.
I ain't gonna never be able to put everything on auto pay. I just don't like it. But I mean, I do got things on auto pay. But and I get what you're saying. But
Stars.
my
That's That's all I got on auto pay.
I'm like,
And then it says stars.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I got you. I'm gonna be there.
Hulu that.
I should be on. I didn't forget.
Well, I only got a few things. I'll probably put my phone bill, Wi-Fi, my life insurance. That's all I got on auto pay. But if we talking about success though, that's the main. That's the original question. What I consider successful of me, like at the end when I'm on my deathbed or whatnot, I consider me being successful as is my family happy. That I make my family happy and am I happy with my life. If my family not happy with me, then I don't consider myself successful. I don't care about how much money I got. I know me being me, that's going to be there. I plan on being there. But I also want to be able to make sure my kids be like, damn, our father was a great father. My grandkids be like, damn, he set the family in a different way from what we considered when we was what he been through. He set the family up differently, so they ain't have to go through that. And if I got to be the one that paid that sacrifice for fun and everything, that's I'll do it. But that's what I consider being successful. As long as my family's smiling and I'm smiling at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, money is happiness. Money definitely make me happy, but I plan on doing that. Hey, stop with me, 'cause I want to know too.
Just keep talking.
but
Nah, you ain't gonna be there, man.
Yeah, that's what I consider as happiness, and as in when I'm on my deathbed or something, I just want to make sure that my family cool. I consider myself being successful, I should say, by happiness. As long as everybody happy and I made my family, I was the man I want to be for my family. Then I consider that as me being successful.
Me personally, success is mental stability and me being happy. And not so much even as what you just touched on with the whole family thing. It's your family, you know, are they happy? For me, it's self happiness. Am I happy with what I accomplished in life, and am I happy with where I am in life? That's my whole spin on everything. I don't think, you know, and I'm glad that none of us say money. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris said, his bills, but he said, you know, that's every day, that shit you gotta do. But I feel like when you so young, you so money driven. Like, I gotta make this amount of money. I gotta do this because, you know, you want to live a certain type of lifestyle, which is cool, but are you mentally okay? Are you mentally able to handle those sacrifices? You know what I'm saying? Because you see a lot of people with a lot of money and just be flat out miserable. You know what I'm saying? So I think, am I mentally stable, and am I happy? Am I satisfied with everything that's going on around me? You know what I'm saying? Not for their benefit, but for my benefit, because I get a pleasure out of helping people around me. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they cool. So I think success, you know, is being mentally okay and being mentally in a good place. So I mean, I think that's what, you know, that is.
I'll go back to, like, I heard Dion say, like, you know, he working on something. He'll let y'all know by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's successful. Because and don't quote me on this, I don't remember who said it, but they said success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You know what I'm saying? So Dion already got in his mind what he's trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And he working towards it. To me, that's success. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing on what's it, like, if you working towards something and
Goal oriented.
you know, goal oriented is success for me. You know what I'm saying? Accomplishing a goal, even like I said, a progressive realization. He already realized what he's trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's success. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I stop right there. To me, that's successful.
I like that.
You already successful in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
All my brothers successful.
You know what I'm saying? We all
So
working
we all
towards
working on
something. That's success, bro. Because a lot of people ain't even working towards nothing. You know, so Dion already successful. Period.
I mean,
appreciate it.
what you just said, that go into manifestation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Speak your dreams and your goals into actualization. Like, speak that upon yourself. Like, You know what I'm saying? If you see yourself being at a certain point at, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you want to own your own business at 30. Say that. You know what I'm saying? Because the power of the tongue is real. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bring certain stuff upon yourself if you speak it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you just said is definitely facts. I agree with that 10,000%. We apologize for this ignorance outside.
I don't believe. I'm like Dre. I ain't gonna say I don't believe in manifestation. I just think it's different ways. Like you don't have to be as verbal. Like I keep everything in my mind. So like Dre said, he don't like to mention nothing until it's pen and paper, and that's exactly how I am. Like I won't go bragging about like Facebook might know I crack jokes and everything or something like that, but they'll never know. Don't cap like that. Don't cap like that. What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Exactly. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Call it though. He ain't think he was
Not funny.
It's not funny for real. Niggas be hating. Anyway,
It's not funny.
niggas be hating because they can't be funny on Facebook. Anyway,
That's
but-
the second one. I'm gonna let it slide.
you ain't gotta let shit slide with me. We've been through this
Keep
for years.
talking.
Fuck is wrong with you? Anywho,
But tint his windows, yo.
who?
What
What did you think?
Go ahead. I'm gonna tint your.
Hey, you better get your pop before I put hands on
You
you.
better quit calling me my daddy, man.
Hey, y'all funny, bro.
Hey, fuck these niggas. Hey, no,
But-
but to your point though, Dre. As far as
Hold on, before you go to the back, let me
Right.
go ahead, take through me
It's
out.
it's in your mind.
Yeah, I just keep everything in my mind. I definitely believe in manifestation, but I just keep everything in my mind. All right, my bad, boss.
He wasn't talking about you. He was talking to him. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to catch back up to where I was. Thank you, jackass.
this motherfucker, he just wanna argue.
right. He wasn't even talking to you.
I thought you said,
It's in your mind.
All right,
Go ahead,
my
bro.
bad.
Hey.
No, I said I was wrong. My bad. But I definitely keep it in my mind. I'm not as verbal with it.
Ain't nothing else.
It ain't nothing in that motherfucker no more.
Go ahead.
Even
That's my fault. That's all.
But yeah, I just keep everything in my head. I don't like to talk about it until it's pen and paper. Then I might talk about it a little bit more. But like I do believe in manifestation. I just think you don't always have to actually say it out your mouth.
Right. I feel you.
I mean,
Go
Facts,
ahead,
bro.
go ahead, Chris.
I mean, but to your point, like you were saying last week, or somebody said it, but no, what you just said, I apologize about getting to the top and you be miserable and shit like that. You be hearing about
But
celebrities.
I was talking about like money.
I'm talking about money.
So, okay, I'm just make sure we're on the same page.
Y'all cool?
Shit,
I think it's been Tay.
Start
I think it's
fucking.
Tay. It's Tay. It's Tay. It's Tay.
Hey man, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go
That
ahead.
man on dirt today.
That's that Virgo
Mode.
shit.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
He said that Virgo shit.
He over there going with the bullshit. Man.
Oh shit.
Hey, but to his point about having, you know what I'm saying, a large sum of money or being wealthy, whatever, and making it to the top and you miserable. It's a I forget what part of Africa it's from, but just say African proverb. If you want to get that fast, go along. You want to get far, go together. And to Dion's point, as far as, you know what I'm saying, his whole thing is about legacy building. I want my children's children to say, well, great granddaddy Dion did this, that, and the third for us and made sure, you know what I'm saying, this shit was possible. We did a whole 360
That's an honor.
in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Where his name would be heralded 7 generations down. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that makes sense.
He's looking at me, bro. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead. He's looking at me, bro.
Well, I ain't even did nothing.
He's looking at me, bro. Go ahead.
Look, I ain't did nothing.
I just
Right.
Trey, go ahead, bro.
You know me. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker trip, man.
Man, I'm chilling today. I ain't did nothing.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That said something. Like I said, I spoke on it earlier about being selfish. I agree and yet disagree simultaneously as far as what Dion said. I don't think you should put everything you gonna do on social media, tell everybody about it, but just speak it into existence and then walk in it. Because you can't just say something and not actually be working towards something for that same goal. Go ahead.
Can I say something? Like, I feel Dion, and I'm not saying this is his case, right?
Mhm.
But what I will say is that, like, when we talking about not speaking on it, and this is not how I feel, but I just really don't like boasting about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, I'm about to do this, blah, blah, blah. But most people, it's like a cloud, bro. You gotta build that cloud of confidence. Cause like, analogy, if Kobe say I'm finna do this, he got confidence in himself.
And you've seen him work towards it. Like, all right, okay, you know what I'm saying? And that's
What you mean? I
like,
seen him work towards it though. Go ahead.
Let me clarify what I meant when I said speak it to you, like speak that upon yourself. I didn't mean necessarily post it on social media.
No, but even talking about it in general.
No, they're right. And I'm just you sound like it's Windows box.
Wagging out there.
But when he said he don't believe in, like saying it on, putting it out there on social media.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like, talk to yourself. Like, we all talk to ourselves. Like, have them conversations with yourself. I ain't saying, like,
bingo,
you should go on social media and, well, shit, I'm planning on buying 10,000 buildings this month. You know what I'm saying? Because now you really got to walk in that light.
Yeah. And if you got the confidence, like, shit, go. By all means, do that.
And you doing it? Like,
yeah, by all means, do it. But I feel like some people hold back from even saying something because they don't really have the confidence to.
Right.
You know, I don't think that's us. I feel like we are very confident, and I know arrogant stuff, but I feel like we're confident. But like we don't like boasting, like we ain't got it. We move in silence type stuff. You know what I'm saying? We move in silence, and that's just how we built. But alright, go ahead. What's the name? I don't want to get shit. I don't know. Hold on.
Well, I wanted to ask before we was gonna go on to the next thing. Adam, if you still in here, you said success is what you make it. So I'm just saying when you taking your last breath and you look back on your life, how would you describe being successful? Like, would you say successful is what like working and retiring? Is it how you treated your family? Is it about the money you made, the decisions you've made in life? Is it something that you did with your kids? Like, how do you describe it? That's basically what the question is. Like, what do you consider when you're taking your last breath? What is successful?
I feel like when we talk about that, I like how you did that, but like for me, success is a more internal thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Was I able to be who I wanted to be? You know what I'm saying? Was I able to be that person in my mind and really project that out to the world? You know what I'm saying? Or did I hold back and niggas not to say tape, but niggas gonna hate if I do that. You know what I'm saying? That's going against who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And for me, if I say fuck all that and I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, to me that's successful because I'm being who I want to be. So just if I'm being who I am, that's success to me.
And taking the
it's an internal, it's an internal. It's an internal thing for me. It's not external.
Being happy.
Yeah.
And to reiterate, what Dre just said, I feel like it's a mental, like you said, it's internal, so it's mental. You know what I'm saying? Are you okay with what you've done? You know what I'm saying? And me on the training tip, if I say the goal is to hit $300 from clients this month, if I hit that goal, I'm cool. Anything extra, that's fine too. But it's just like, if I don't reach that goal, am I successful? You know what I'm saying? Am I okay with not achieving that $300 this month and taking that L, because it's an L because I set a goal, but it's a learning process. You know what I'm saying? So am I okay with not reaching that goal? Did I do everything I could to reach that goal and I just came up short?
Facts. We got a comment from, I think I should just tap into the comments. Why y'all, you feel?
That's cool. Sure.
Alright, so we got a comment from Whitley, Lena, and basically that's how I feel. Like, she said, did I give this life thing my all?
Right, so leave on empty.
You know what I'm saying? Did I give it my all? You know what I'm saying? Whether you failed or succeeded,
Right.
did you give it your all? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a good one though.
We just got another one
From Adam, yeah. I think this was a reply to yours. To
Yeah,
your
I
question.
asked him, because he had said success is what you make it. So that's what I asked him was when you're taking your last breaths, what do you consider it?
You want me to read his comment?
Yeah, if you want to, you can.
So Adam said, making sure my kids are straight and never have to go through the struggles I went through.
Facts.
So basically, success is relative.
Yeah, I mean it's subjective.
It's relative.
Because for some people, it's all monetary gain.
Yeah.
I'm not in the situation that my mother and father, and that's a small aspect of it. Because then you go with the whole Bob Marley approach. You're like, money, that shit don't matter to me. I'm cool. My kids fuck with me. The women in my life fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
It's all about what you consider your happiness.
There you go.
If money is your all time priority, and that makes you the happiest, then you gonna be like, damn, I had $2 million in the bank account.
That's success to me.
I ain't say, huh?
I said that's success to
No,
me.
it's success, but it's success because you're giving that to your kids. But at the same time, like it's something. Is that all that matters? Like if I had the choice between making my kids happy and having $2 million in my bank account when I die, I want my kids to be happy and know certain things that I didn't know growing up.
Right.
So that's all that was. But we can go ahead and get into that next topic.
So the next topic is, we gonna backtrack a little bit and go back to the check-in, the mental check-in. And the next topic was, why can't men ask for help? Why is it so hard for us to? Because like we sit in this room, we get here an hour and a half before we start shooting, and it's a comfort zone. We sitting here, we laugh, we joke, but we don't never really talk about what's going on and what's really bothering us. Why is that? Like,
I could kick it off again. I got jaded young, so I made it over to myself. I die for asking somebody for something, and we ain't gonna get super duper deep into the situation. You know what I'm saying? Where that came from. I'm standing on that. I meant that. Come hell high water. Like I don't want nobody it's a pride thing, and I don't want a motherfucker to hang it over my head that the first time I say no, if I'm really fucked up, like I ain't got it. If I had it, you would have it. I don't have it this time. I mean, man, but I did this, that, and the third. And no, so I'd rather just go ahead, soldier on alone, and whoever willing to, what I'm saying, fuck with me for real, we'll do that. And whatever little agreement we got going, I get you your shit back. Cool, we done. But it's a pride thing. It mixed in with a little bit of experience. I believe that you should be able to take care of your shit relative, with not with ease, but be able to handle your business without infringing on, somebody else's financial situation.
So before anybody else even tap in, not even because when we say ask for help, you did what we all normally do, and let's go money. Not even on the money shit. Like if you just need to vent, you need to let it out. Why is it that we can't talk amongst each other? Why is it so hard for men to talk to each other?
In other words, like how we just had a mental check-in. In
Right.
other words, why don't men have that conversation more
Right.
with each other?
If you asking me, I won't. I'm up here all the time. So I've had the conversation already, like, all right, and not to beat a dead horse. Conversation not gonna change anything right now, and it might not be a present situation. Might be some shit I've been dwelling on, be sitting back thinking, and some shit come back up like, damn, I did do that. Like, all right, kind of gotta soak in it a little bit, like, all right, what that happened, fucked up situation.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I make amends? And if I did make amends, was that satisfactory? Regardless if the person still fuck with me or not. Once I, put it out there, man, hey, this, that, and the third going on, that was a fucked up situation, I apologize, and that might still fuck with you right now, ain't nothing I can do about that. And it's a real conversation I had. Ain't nothing that can be done about that shit happened in the past, that was fucked up. Try, you know what I'm saying? My damnness for nothing like that to happen around me, seeing motherfuckers when it happened when we was at that age, and I won't put that on generations younger than you, you know what I'm saying, impart their wisdom that what y'all do now affect how motherfuckers handle situations 10, 15 years from now. I mean, but I wouldn't. It'll be, to be totally honest with you, it'll irk me. I wouldn't answer the phone. I hate for even my old man. Man, you cool? I'm straight, man. He ain't got it. Right. Like, you know, and it's fucked up, but seriously, like I'll be cool on it. I don't want to. I ain't gonna cry or nothing. I ain't sensitive about it, but and you ain't weak if you cry neither. But like I said earlier, it's a lot of shit I'm numb to, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? And whenever that shit gotta get dealt with, it get dealt with, but
yeah,
it ain't getting dealt with right now. So.
Look, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna let everybody tap in, and I'm gonna ask you a question.
This is what I wanna say, bro, because a lot of people in the comments is really saying how you grew up. You know what I'm saying? And I can say for me, I grew up with it was a single mother. You know what I'm saying? With my sister. You know, so I never seen my mother ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm the boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm my oldest, you know what I'm saying? But I want to help, and she say, "Nah, I got it." You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a unconscious thing for me, for it to be a learned behavior, rather than me having pride about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just something I felt like I can handle myself, because I seen my mother do it. So it was a learned behavior for me. So I don't really want to say, oh, I had pride. No, I don't want no help. Like, no, but it's like, I really do think I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, you know what I'm saying, and I seen my mother, like, damn, like, she could just ask, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I still deal with that with that now with her. Like, Mom, just ask me, man, and I come over and, you know, shovel the snow, you know, I cut it. But she don't want to ask me because that's what she been doing, you know.
I've been handling.
I've been handling, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even think I'm gonna be weak. It's just, that's just what you did, you know what I'm saying? But when people come to you and say, "Let me help you," it'd be like, "No, I got it," you know what I'm saying? But I had to realize, like, it's okay if people want to help you. It's okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm taking the help.
Before everybody get into the question, I am gonna say I ain't come from no fucked up household or nothing like that. Got told it's just, and they real minuscule situations. It be the principle behind this shit, and that age I was at, and other little situations, me losing my eye young and shit like that, and me, you know what I'm saying. I'm sensitive. I'll be the first to, you know what I'm saying, say it. Not on some crying shit, but I take what a motherfucker say for what the fuck they said. I don't understand nuance all the time, but context. It may be, you know, due to me having a severe head injury as a child. Might be my empathy or sympathy factor. I ain't trying to hear that shit. If you say something to me, I feel what you just said. Okay, and I'm gonna hold you to that. We ain't gotta have a conversation about it. I ain't pissed off about it. I ain't fucking with you like that no more. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, you had it.
Hey, hold on, Turk. Stop.
No, I'm saying, and you know, I say that all the time. Like, being pissed off about it is draining. I ain't even around this motherfucker twisted up, aneurysms, ulcers, and shit like that about some shit that motherfucker said 15 years ago. Me and you would never have that relationship that we had prior to that conversation would never ever be. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
It'll never be the same.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, my people ain't shit like that happening, like fucked up, but. There's certain little situations you see a high motherfucker you care about get handled. See a motherfucker who do for everybody else, they stretch themselves thin for everybody else. And now, my grandmother told me that the first, you know, when a motherfucker fuck with you, go to the hospital, get locked up, then be the mother. That's when the shit matter. Motherfucker saying the shit now, then when some shit really happened, motherfucker can't back you. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Look, but before this is a rhetorical question. Hey, look, this is a rhetorical question, bro. I don't want nobody to answer. This is a rhetorical. Yeah, look, this is rhetorical.
This week.
No, this is rhetorical. Like, it's more so like, are we afraid of rejection?
I'm about to touch on that when I start.
Right, go ahead, bro.
So I'm with you on the whole. I watch my mama. as a single parent, never ask for nothing.
Right.
So I'm on the same type of time. It's just like I'm not asking nobody for help, whether it's money, advice, whatever. It's like I'm gonna do it my way. If I don't know how to do it, I'm not gonna ask you how to do it. I'm gonna just figure it out on my own. And to your point about rejection, I don't like rejection. I hate the word no. So growing up, I asked, you know, even if it's for something as simple as a pair of shoes. Mom, can you buy me these? No, I ain't got the money. Oh, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get it on my own then. You know what I'm saying? And not to make it sound like I jumped off the porch, I was in the streets on some dumb shit, but it was just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure out a way to get it on my own. And I just took that mindset and translated it into everything else. So when I am going through something, I'm gonna brush it off. I ain't even, like you just said, bro. I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna be mad about it for X amount of years or whatever the case may be. It's just, it is what it is. And now I see the situation for what it is, and I'm gonna fuck with you a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna figure it out. You can go ahead, Dion. Damn. I almost died.
I'm like, no, I'm gonna do that to cut you off. I thought you thought I was cutting you off, but I'm more of a, like how y'all say y'all say y'all OGs get it out the mud basically, and like show no excuses. So with me, I grew up with mainly my pops in the crib. To me, it's no complaining. Mine is more pride. Mine is not, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it is the pride with me more than like mostly. It's also other things that played a part with that, but it's also my pops. I never seen my pops complain. Like he might complain, but he never complain. He always gonna find a way to make shit happen, whether it's the right way or the wrong way. He's gonna find a way to make the shit happen. So that's how I took it in too. Then I also got uncles and stuff that raised me too. So my uncles never complained. My pops never complained. So when it comes to me being a man at the end of the day, I'm not finna go. If we talk about money stuff or something, not even just money. My bad. We ain't gonna just talk about money. We talk about more than just money. When it comes to figuring stuff out, they figured it out one way or the other, and they didn't complain. I never saw my pops cry. I'm 26. I never saw my pops shed a tear. Right. So and he done been through some stuff. So it's, with that being said, it's like I can't do it. I gotta find a way to make shit happen without complaining. I don't need to go. I need to find out what I'm doing wrong in myself to get to the point of how I'm finna fix this situation. Mm-hmm. No matter what it is. If it's something that's like fucking me up mentally or emotionally or something, like I need to sit back, accept it, deal with it, then get over it. I'm not a person that's gonna sit there and run to drugs or run to alcohol or something. I need to sit back, find out what's getting to me, and then I'm gonna accept it, figure out what I gotta do to accept it, and then I'm gonna build on like how I'm gonna get over it. And then if we do go to money and stuff, when it goes to asking about certain things, as in money wise, or a simple thing as a ride or advice or something. If somebody can't give me the advice I need, or I don't think they're gonna give me the advice I need, then it's no reason for me to ask. I need to be able to make sure that I can accept. If I'm gonna go ask somebody, I need to be able to accept whatever answer they say. So I'm okay with being told no. Like that ain't an issue with me. I'm okay with being told no and still live my life happily on after that. So, but I also don't like being told yes and then the shit don't happen.
That's the bullshit out of
Hey, come on, Tay.
Go talk to the ass, man.
Hey, get that nigga.
But I definitely feel like it's more of a pride thing with me. I can't. Yeah. I'm okay with being told no, but I'm not okay with being told yes and then exactly it's not happening. And I'm damn sure not asking for shit twice. Yeah. That hurt my pride to ask already. Right. But if I gotta ask for something twice, it's dead. I can't do it.
And this is to all the women. I just thought of this, but this is to all the women that's watching. Because I see a lot of women that get upset when they man don't come to them about things they need help with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I thought about this because I just sat here and said I grew up with a single mother who did everything. Mm-hmm. Sure. So to me, it ain't that I don't think you're incapable of doing it. It's just that I'm tired of seeing women do everything. Right. I need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing against the woman or that I think you can't do it. It's just that I feel like now Nah, women need to chill. My mama did everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me do this.
And like briefly to your point, I'm the opposite. I would rather go talk to a woman for it because my experience, and it might be a height thing, whenever outside of like my old man and certain cousins and shit like that, you ask a man something for the most part, motherfuckers feel like they gotta one up you or talk down. No, you didn't give the answer. I don't hear the answer. I just heard you call me dumb. Even though you didn't say dumb, the context, your tone, situation, all that, you know what I'm saying, speak volumes. I don't have a problem asking for help at all if I need help. Pertaining to a certain situation on some work shit, I've had for the majority of my life, like all female, you know what I'm saying, supervisor, manager, terminal manager, shit like that. I got a problem with authority as a whole, but talking to a woman is easy. I would rather ask a woman for help. You know what I'm saying? Because that's easy, and it might be, but possibly, you know what I'm saying. But because of the type of woman that my mother is, that kind of played a part in that. She real soft-hearted, nurturing and shit like that. So that's what I'm used to. I'm spoiled to that point. So if I meet a woman that talk like me or sound like my old man, that's just, I don't like that. I can't ask her for shit. But a woman who has
nurturing.
You know what I'm saying? That motherly instinct, even if she curses me out whenever she sees me. If I ask her for something or need help or something, she's showing me, I'll fuck with her before I go talk to a dude.
And
bottom line.
I like that. My bad, Tay. I like that what you just said because that's how I am. I'd rather talk to a woman about more emotional things or something like that. Because it's also about belittling people too. I don't want to go talk to certain people and then they be like, oh, well, you a man, you're not supposed to feel like that. But woo, this and that third. Like, I know what the fuck I'm feeling. And I know what the fuck I'm feeling. It ain't me being soft or weak, motherfucker. It's just I need to get this out real quick. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't even got to talk to you no more. And a woman will more than likely listen to you when it comes to something like that. Some women will listen to you and they'll be like, okay, cool. And they'll help you understand certain things. And they sometimes give good advice when it comes to stuff like that too. I just feel like certain things you can go to your man or boys about, man or your guys about, my bad. Man or your guys about, and then there's certain things more emotionally or something like that you would talk to your girl about. Like you don't want to go to your guys, because we also said like why guys don't have more mental check-ins with each other. We joke a lot. We go to guys like a different thing. Like we joke a lot. We gonna laugh our way out of it. But what at that moment we don't feel like laughing. Like it's something that's really fucking with us. We don't feel like laughing about it. Yeah, we can still talk about it, but
do not cry on phone.
For real, don't call me a crying phone. I'm be like, that's crazy.
That is,
but I ain't saying I'm laugh.
I don't care. He didn't say he's gonna hang up. He said he's gonna hang up.
I ain't gonna hang up. I ain't gonna laugh either. But I'm be like, damn, like how? Like I ain't never heard.
What do I say?
I ain't never heard my brother. I ain't never heard my brother cry.
Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna hit you back.
Like
I also think Tate lying.
Tate lying. He'll stay on the phone, I'm sure. But it's like you also sit there and be like, damn, like what I'm supposed to do? Like a girl is gonna grab you, console you and stuff, rub your back, nurture you. They're gonna let you know it's okay, and that feels okay. That's okay in that situation. You don't want to do that with fuck you, Tay. That nigga threw my whole time. I don't want you to rub. I don't want a nigga to rub. But I think. Hold on, before you go too far, because there's a comment that I want to touch too. Adam said, to me it's not so much of why man can't ask for help, but it's who can we ask, and that's a fact. We can't ask everybody, guys. Because we can't ask. We can't ask. After this, I'm done. We can't ask. We know it's certain people that we can't ask in our family or friends or anything. Even women, it's certain people that we can't ask because they can't give you advice.
That's an assumption.
No, we know.
That's an assumption.
So it's somebody, it's somebody that you can go to, whether it's something emotional or something else, where you don't feel like they're gonna hold it over your head.
Okay, but then
that's something you know, right?
So you're around a bunch of people that you can't ask for help, bro. You a bunch of. Nah, I see what I did, bro. But listen. No, look.
I'm black as hell, bro.
No, because I'm finna get on you and Adam K. So everybody around y'all is incapable.
I'm
No.
black as hell.
Wait, before you get on Adam Case, man, shout out to Adam because we don't have a lot of men in the comments who like interact with us. So shout out to Adam.
And now I'm finna get on your ass,
If
Adam.
you still
Listen.
watching.
Hey, look. So you and Dion and Adam, listen. You're telling me that the people that you are surrounded with is incapable of helping you. That's what you're saying by saying that. But that can't be true, bro. Somebody can help you, bro. You can reach out to somebody that can assist you.
Yeah, but I'm not saying can't nobody help me. It's also
That's what Adam said. I can go back to Adam's
He
comment.
said,
That's
who can we ask? As
That
I'm
means-
taking that comment.
No,
Who do you
bro.
feel comfortable asking?
no,
about
that's
right
not.
now?
Don't add comfortability into that. Don't add that
Adam,
word,
comment,
bro.
Adam. Comment under this shit.
Don't add. You just added a word, bro. Comfortable, but he
Comment
didn't
what
say
you mean,
that.
Adam.
So you more so saying change your circle up a little bit because if you
No,
I'm
but-
asking Dre.
Okay.
I was about to say if you're not comfortable with none of the people that you're
Like
around,
Adam ass laughing. Hey, go ahead, bro.
Maybe you need to either seek help elsewhere or change your circle up. If we kicking it in today and just on a conversational level, you can't help me bridge the gap on whatever problem I
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
asking.
okay, but I'm gonna give you an answer, church guy. Damn, bro. so no, look. So this is what I'm saying. I use the word assumption. I know Dion. I knew Dion since we was damn near 10. I know Dion would assume that it's people around him that won't help him. Assumption, bro. That's what I said. Assumption. I don't know Adam, but I damn near know that it's somebody that will help him. You know what I'm saying? So don't say just like
I get what you're saying.
who do we ask? Like, come on, bro. Don't. That's an excuse, bro, for you to not ask somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
ain't nobody
saying-
gonna help me.
Adam married, so I know he could go to his wife. If you married the woman, I'm sure you can go to your
Wow,
wife.
Adam, I hope your wife ain't on here, cause you just lied, bro. Oh, bro, I don't care, bro. You Adam, you lied, bro.
Dre ain't on
I mean, and I'm finna go completely backwards with what you.
Go ahead, sir.
You said, and to touch on what you said earlier about watching your mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm in agreement with you 1,000% on that. Due to the fact, you know what I'm saying, I done set up and I done heard, you know what I'm saying, my mama cry. I ain't never seen her visibly, like, in her face cry, but I've heard her cry. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to, see that. So I'm like you. I don't want to see any woman I'm dealing with in my life cry or, go through that same struggle.
Thanks, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But to Dion and Adam's point, where it's like not what he said, but it's not. What was
Nah, who you? It's not
not
about who
why
you
we
talk-
can't talk, but
Who you go?
who you gonna talk
Who
to?
can you talk to?
I mean, you're gonna be mad, but I don't care. I'm in agreement with them on that.
I like the conflict.
With Adam on that because I'm in agreement with Adam on that because, like Dion said, Dion did add a word because that wasn't the question, but he did add a word by saying comfortable. It's just certain people you don't feel comfortable going to, and you can't have them. And it's certain people you can't have them conversations with because
That's a
y'all
fact.
mentally not on the same level, and y'all vibrations different. I'm gonna tap into the spirituality with you. The vibrations.
Talk your shit,
The
Tay.
vibrations is. Your vibration may be high, and their vibration may be low.
Sit your ass up, bro. You can't see you with them.
You see my arms? Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I just feel like with that, like I don't know, like I ain't gonna go to. I'm gonna be more likely to go to my chick and I'm a vent to her before I call one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Cause like Dion was saying, like sometimes you may just need to be comforted. Like I don't care what nigga on here talking about. I don't like when my girl. Niggas like to be held just like women like to be held.
When they feeling vulnerable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you a sense of peace. You know what I'm saying? She understand what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? She sympathizing with me.
I feel you. Tay, I feel you, but you just went into another lane because these niggas just said they don't want to go to nobody because ain't nobody around them to go to.
No, you put words in our mouth.
No, I'm
Hey,
not.
Adam, if you
He
still on
just
here-
said, Adam said, and you said, who do I go to?
Yes, it ain't say nothing about it's nobody for me to go to. You got people that you can go to.
No, but
I'm saying, are you comfortable with
What he
it?
was saying was.
Am I tweaking?
He said, "Who did you go to?"
That's-
and you sit in the room full of motherfuckers. There's nobody to talk to.
Right, that's what y'all saying. Y'all assuming that there's nobody y'all can go to. But look, I think like as men, that's our problem. We got a mindset as, who do I even go to? You know what I'm
Who
saying?
care?
Who care? Who care? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm dealing with something, I ain't gonna hold y'all know me. I'll come here. Hey man, yeah man. What am I tweaking? Because this just happened. I'll come to y'all to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
I do something like that too.
Yeah, but like we comfortable with each other. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like in the society of the men in general is not comfortable with going to other men about issues. You know what I'm
It
saying?
depends
Like
on the
taste it.
issue.
I mean,
But
for the
why
most-
should it depend on the
I mean,
issue?
but for the most part, not to be all super duper off topic, but we dealing with white male patriarchy. So we not. Hey,
I'm
we-
sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Completely left. Hey,
I'm
hey.
sorry.
Hey, and that's,
Church.
and that's fine. This is also one of the reasons why I'm like, I keep my shit to myself, and not
No.
and not
Yeah.
because of your reaction.
Mhm.
I don't like talking in vain. So if we having it, and not saying that you've done it, but this is what, you know what I'm saying? Let's delve into, the method behind my madness. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason we can have a 40-minute conversation. I could have just did what the fuck I was gonna do anyway, because you're gonna tell me some bullshit cliche shit which you said. Fuck that.
Church. Explain what you see before you forget, bro. Come
What?
on, bro.
Oh, as far
He's
as,
finna treat all that. Come on, bro. What you
you mean as far as
Damn, Church.
as far as
It's
the
finna go in on that.
white male patriarchy
Yeah.
is cold and callous.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like, if you not to make it like rich or anything like that, but you
Nah.
go anywhere and you talking to a white man of status, anywhere, whether he a terminal manager, supervisor, manager, anywhere. When you talking, he don't. It's pure logic. There's no emotion like Joe. We gotta get this shit done. This is the time frame. I don't give a fuck what we don't have. We're gonna work hard as hell on what we do have. We figure all the rest of the shit out later on. That's pure logic. There's no emotion in that. For the most part, men are thought to be that.
Logical.
So if a man is acting emotionally, and I just had some shit like this happen a little while ago at the gig, a woman will tell you he acting like a bitch. Cause she used to logic. Hey, we got this, that, and the third going on. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. We doing this. All the backlash, we handle all that shit later on. I have no time for all this crying shit right now. So for the most part, as black men, we are even shorties. Your mama would say, boys don't cry. Cause and she's not saying it to be callous, but she's saying it because she know how cruel she can be.
Yeah, for real.
Especially
That's a fact.
a woman can be vulnerable. Like you can't, you will get taken advantage of.
That's a fact.
As a man, I can't have you like that. And you know what I'm saying, for some that are less fortunate who didn't grow up with a positive male figure in their life, or their father or somebody of their status, that make you hyper violent. So you feel you got to lash out a certain way because I'm raised by my mother and them. And it's subconscious that motherfucker who if a problem arises, I'm not a bitch.
Right. Can I argue that real quick?
Wait, let me go ahead, because you just brought the question back that I wanted to
Yeah,
ask.
I just want to say that, like, as far as, because now we talking about the masculine and feminine energy. I'm cool with a man being feminine.
I'm not.
No, listen, can I talk, bro?
I apologize.
No, look, masculine niggas over here, look.
You see, I was quiet. By the way,
Dear. But I think it's important when you talk about yin and yang, it's masculine and feminine. Just have a balance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Balance your shit out.
That's it.
Don't be too feminine. Don't be too masculine.
I was just saying overall what we dealing with.
But I exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it's either you too masculine or you too feminine. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Just have, cause you just said like, cause you was talking about the feminine. You ain't really mentioned the masculine. I don't think. But as far as the man being too feminine, like, oh, now you being too vulnerable and no, nigga, just have some balance, bro. Know when you being too feminine. You know what I'm saying? Even with women, like when you said the logical and emotional. Know how to balance your the logical and emotional part of it. Know how to balance it, and therefore your yin and yang is balanced.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I would agree with you.
Because
minus the masculine and feminine aspect, I just said logical and emotional. Because I'm cold in that vein.
You cold and what?
As far as just like dealing with certain shit, it's for the most part it's all logical.
Okay, so this is a perfect
That's
time.
masculinity, bro.
So
go ahead.
This is a perfect time for me to ask you this question.
Me?
Yep. So you say, so when we first started the conversation and said, why can't men ask for help? You said you won't. If you had a son right now, would you want your son to have the same mindset as you?
No.
Why not? Because I mean,
cancel this nigga, Tate.
No.
This nigga, bro.
And I said, because you said no, you wouldn't want him to be like you. Why? And I feel like that's
it's ironic you said that, but me and my youngest brother had this conversation because he brought some shit to my attention. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, I ain't the best motherfucker to talk to about this shit because I didn't turn certain shit off. And not that, you know what I'm saying, like I say, I had to check it out. It may have something to do with me getting hit by a motorcycle at 3, that cognitive reasoning or that empathetic part of the brain is affected. It's a lot of shit that I don't care about. And I told him, it ain't healthy, nor is it fun. I'm extremely dysfunctional. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? Relative, like Dre always say, everything is all relative. But and you know what I'm saying? But like function on a day-to-day basis, motherfuckers talk shit about it. Like at work, I'm like, Joe, I'm not here right now. What you mean? I checked out when I clocked in. I ain't in this motherfucker right now. I'm on autopilot. I know what the fuck needs to be done. This shit, all this shit is second nature.
But he was asking, why wouldn't you want your my bad Tay? Why would you
that's not the answer.
He went away from it.
I said it's not healthy. It's dysfunctional.
Okay, since it's not healthy and it's dysfunctional,
why do I continue to do it? Because I'm comfortable doing it.
Why not?
That's
change?
the answer. That's the answer.
So why not? So if you know it's unhealthy and it's dysfunctional, why not change it?
He just said it's comfortable.
Because I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make you a man of your word. Because then you say the best apology is change behavior. So don't you think you owe yourself that? Change behavior.
Damn, Turk the hypocrite.
To grow as a person. Like
hey, that just hit me like 20 minutes late. That just hit me 20 minutes late. Oh so, God! Hey,
so,
churches.
But hold on. To address what they talking about. We talking about when I said that was dealing with another person. Right. I will always put myself on the back burner. And again, delving into that dysfunction, I will always consider everybody else's feelings. And that's why usually when some shit going down, I'll fall on the short like that. Because I don't want to do all this. My thing is arguing. What the fuck is arguing finna change right now? The shit need to be done 10 minutes ago.
Hold on, Travis. We talking about your seed, bro.
We not talking.
We talking about your seed.
I don't have a son, so I can't feel that. I quit.
Bro, that's a cop out, bro. No, that's a cop out, bro.
I don't have a son. Take out another question, bro. They had another question.
I addressed it though.
Hey, go ahead, Trey. Go ahead. You told her that he was being hypocritical.
Nah, so if you know it's unhealthy and dysfunctional, it's a two-part question. Why not change?
God.
And
fucking verses.
If you do have a son, we hypothetically speaking, so if you do have a son, why would you not want him to be like that? Because your child is gonna mirror exactly what you do. Just how me and Dre said,
or he see dysfunction and go totally like
that's a fact. But I can't argue against that. That's a fact.
But kids at a young age mirror their parents.
Or if you have.
But we can't get too far to the
But see-
what ifs.
No, but look, but you saying like, or like, hey, I'ma just
No,
be who I am,
no.
and that's up to him.
No, because
Okay.
I'm of that school of thought. I rejected everything that was going on around.
So
me.
in a
You
relationship,
can
then you
switch
accept
your
that?
generation.
But what you doing is, right? So let's say you had a son. What you doing is you're gonna raise your son in dysfunction because that's how you think. So all your son, how are you not?
Because I said that early in this podcast and if we want the first is the second episode. As far as dealing with people, I said that as far as admit my fault, I don't give a fuck how small it was. That might have affected you in a major way, or I caught it. Like damn, that was I played a part in that, so I apologize. And after you, your little brother, my little brother, little cousins, nieces, nephews, and part that on them. If I see it, Joe, that shit ain't cool. Even if I say it in a fucked up way, don't do that. Don't even allow that behavior to turn into some off the wall shit. Now, me personally dealing with me while I continue to do it, because I've been doing it and I'm comfortable with it, and I'm not changing it.
So
As of right now.
But why are you not changing it though? That's
I'm
what I'm
comfortable
doing.
doing
That's why you want to change it.
That's
Okay.
not really answering the
But
question.
that's him answering. That's him answering
it.
it.
It is.
He's not gonna give you that answer. But can will that?
What answer are you?
I'm not really looking for an answer. I just feel like why you won't change. I'm comfortable doing it. Are you scared of change? Do you have a fear of being vulnerable? Like what is it that's just clicking in your head? Like, bro, I'm not changing. I don't care what you say. I'm not changing.
I don't mind being vulnerable, but my lack when certain if one of y'all start crying right now, it'll throw me the fuck off. To see that kind of emotion, because 90% of the time I'm by myself, I don't know how to deal with it.
So
No,
you
hold on.
have-
Before you do that, because I've been trying to ask my question for a long time.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So, church, what do you think that would or could
Cause we on
affect
your ass right
that
now.
would or
Hey,
could affect your relationship with that mindset?
wait, say that again. Say that again.
Would or could? And I'm talking about like with your girl,
What relationship are you speaking of?
like with your girl, like a real
Like
relationship.
Deani said, Chris Stubborn.
Facts.
Period, bro.
Do
Hey,
you think that
like,
could affect your
go ahead
relationship?
like that.
It does.
Stop it,
Like
bro.
to your point, men like to be held. I ain't had that a whole lot outside of, you know what I'm saying, women in my family. So it's hard. That's why when motherfuckers like Joe, motherfuckers just asked me that the other day, like Joe, why every time somebody say something, you snap off? I ain't had that. So when you say something to me, my reaction is, because I'm by myself, I'm looked at as up here, you trying to, and not that some shit happened, but you trying to take advantage of it. I don't like if you talking. When a motherfucker come around and motherfucker, man, Joe, stop talking to me like that.
Hold on, Mari, get the fuck go. That's bullshit.
Mari said what Dre been saying.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
No.
Hey, did she say that? Hold on, I ain't see
She
that.
did. Hey, but see, the fact that we had that
It
conversation.
is though, for
It's
real.
not.
though.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
Hold on.
We got two different
Hold on.
views on this.
No, it is.
If me
Dion,
and-
you stubborn
Hold
too, bro.
I'm stubborn, bro, but I know.
Get out of here, bro.
No,
What
no,
are you
no,
talking
but see,
about, bro?
The stubbornness, but being stubborn on certain shit, it's not the same thing. It's
Nah, bro. Come
It's
on.
the same thing, but it's not the same.
There's levels to your
What does
stubbornness.
that mean?
There's
bro?
levels to it.
No,
Because-
just kick
No,
your
hold
shit
on,
out to
hold
me,
on,
There's
bro.
levels to your stubbornness.
Same thing,
Cut out
bro.
Virgos and
Not the
that.
same thing.
They have to try. If you calm down, if you relax, let me say it. Dion is in start. We are polar opposite when it comes to this topic, because first of all, I addressed it that it's definitely not healthy. We are social creatures. We supposed to be around people. I'm by myself. This is the most time I'm like around some motherfuckers and I'm kicking it with.
Yeah.
I was by myself earlier, and I'm not lonely. I was
Got it.
alone. Secondly,
My bad.
I admitted that it was dysfunctional.
Right.
Again, I can be totally honest because I've had this conversation with myself. Like, this is fucked up behavior. Motherfuckers that called me on it before, and it ain't. Plenty of women have said, "Well, this, that, and the third. Well, why would you do this and this?" I'm not changing it, and that'll kill whatever the conversation we was having, the little vibe, whatever. Like, it's just certain shit that I ain't changing right now. This is my defense mechanism up to this point. When it stop working, then I address it.
Church, that's it.
And it's not an excuse because I'm
it
doing
is.
it. I answer the question.
I'm not changing it. So
I
I
ain't
feel like
changing
it. That's being stubborn.
I'm
bro.
stubborn in the motherfucker. I'm stubborn in the motherfucker.
I change it if need be.
But he don't want to change it until he's ready to change
No,
it.
because what I'm doing.
But you affected
Hold
people.
on. No, I'm not. What I'm doing don't hurt you.
How you know that? What the
I
hell?
don't give a fuck about your motherfucking emotion or what you care about.
Wow.
Physically, I'm not hurting you. No, hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
do y'all hear this man,
I don't
bro?
give a fuck about none of this
Do
shit.
y'all hear this man?
All I'm saying is,
Talk to the camera.
what I'm saying.
Look at DR. He egging it. Look,
What I'm saying.
that's that Virgo's. That's that Virgo's.
Nah,
Nah, y'all egging each other on. Hey,
Dion is antagonistic. It's totally different.
wow.
I'm steadfast.
Do y'all hear this man?
Hold on, let me say what I'm saying. I'm steadfast in what I believe in. And whether you feel the way about what I'm saying,
Talk to the camera. Talk to
or
the camera. So
I don't have one actor. I don't do that. I don't like it. Because Dion gonna keep saying, look at the camera. I never do. That's it.
Hey, bro, go ahead, man.
What I'm doing is not causing
wow.
What I'm doing is not causing you any physical harm. I'm not hurting anybody in what I'm doing.
That's from your perspective.
No, again,
Oh, my God.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Exclude emotions out of everything. I'm not physically hurting you. What I do on a day-to-day basis does not hurt anybody. Physically. I don't give a fuck about your... and when it pertains to me, when I'm doing what I'm doing, because everybody else doing what I've seen it. You doing what you doing, stay on your shit.
Bro, emotional pain can turn into physical pain.
Possibly. Don't hurt yourself behind me.
Do you think this is a trauma though? Do you think it's like traumatizing because you said when you got hit by the motorcycle, and you got hit by I think you said motorcycle. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
definitely said motorcycle.
Okay, so you said you got hit by a motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't see
do you
trucks.
think, no. When you was a child, do you think it's just a trauma that you didn't heal from all the way?
I can't. I was 3. I can't, and I still remember the day, but I don't. It's more. It's a heavy social aspect.
Hey, see, look, I think,
like, you can't say you don't remember.
but then remember.
And
Hold on,
No.
I'm
finna
Get his ass, bro.
I'm
Get
finna
his
hold
ass,
you to
bro.
what you said.
Get
You
his
said
ass.
he just asked you, do you think it's trauma? You said I don't know, because I don't really remember. But to start this conversation, you brought up the fact
Don't deal with a guy like me.
that you was. Y'all heard it here first.
Hey, Mari just
Amari,
asked that. Hey, she
Amari
just asked that
asked
too, though.
Don't deal with a guy like
Don't
him.
deal with a guy like me. But you go get at this now? No, you better not. You could.
But no,
You-
it's like
He said
you
something.
said, y'all stupid. But you said, damn, she just threw me off with that question. Hold on, I got it.
My memory. I'm talking about that day that happened.
As far as him saying he don't remember.
He got
what
it, he got it, he
did.
got it. So you said traumatic. He said was it traumatizing? And he's talking about, is it traumatizing to why you feel the way you feel now?
As far as me getting hit by a motorcycle, no. The physical act of me getting hit by a motorcycle, no.
No,
That
that's
was
not
a
what he's
social
saying. He's
response.
talking about the mental aspect. of it.
Exactly.
He said, do you think you didn't heal? Because you did mention at the beginning of this conversation, I'm sensitive due to that. And I know we talked before off camera, and you said you held a lot of that shit in growing up. So do you think that plays a role in why you feel the way you feel towards a lot of shit now?
Possible. And like I say, not even that. Joy, shut up. Not even. Not even just because of that. Not just the physical act of me getting hit by a motorcycle. It was the social response. No matter how I tell my little brother this now, no matter how small it is to you, say what you got to say, because I did it. And
Right.
that's, and like you just said, holding that shit in, have it come out. That shit they'll probably be talking about, say what you got to say, because I done came to it on a couple of occasions. I'm like, I can't, I don't, even if he pulled a question about me, like, man, I ain't whatever it is. Even if I can't, I don't know how to say it. I ain't feeling this shit though.
Yeah.
Even when I was 13, what is it? He'd get pissed off like, dude, I ain't feeling this shit. You ain't feeling what? This whole situation is bullshit. I don't like it. Even if it don't change nothing right now, that saying to get this shit off your chest, that alleviate unnecessary
Let me
bullshit.
cut you off real quick and let me tap into this comment. Deja said that's kind of crazy though, because in the beginning you mentioned how you wanted a caring woman or a nurturing woman, something of that nature. But how do you want a woman? How do you want a woman like that when you aren't even being the type of man that
I'm
she
by
would
myself.
need? A nurturing woman is gonna want a nurturing and loving man.
She just treated your ass, boy. Oh, man.
I mean,
Nah.
That's a good question though.
No, that's a good
it
question.
is, but then I also answered the question when he just showed me about Mari. Don't deal with a nigga like me. I'm by
I asked him
myself.
too, do you think that affected the relationship?
So
He said, yeah.
So let's say you do bump into
She said, they just said, don't come at me. I wasn't trying to argue.
And not to keep asking you questions to throw you under.
I ain't
under the
tripping, my
bus.
nigga.
No,
I'm just
saying.
I think this is good.
I'm there for it.
I'm just.
Go ahead.
It's my son. I raised him right.
Nah, for real, I think
It's
no,
definitely
because I
telling
think
them,
this is a great point, not just on Chris, but for all of us.
I was gonna say people
As-
outside of us.
But even outside of us, but for all of us
I relate to him.
to hold each other accountable for the men we trying to be,
Nah,
what we trying to represent. You know what I'm saying?
I never ever lied, and when any hypocrisy was brought up in any part of this conversation, I can go. I don't forget shit.
Alright, you can say that.
Bro, I don't forget nothing.
Look, but y'all saying that.
That's
But with this is
you
what
be
I'm
on some petty shit,
But
man.
look, hey, but look, this is what I'm saying though. Before y'all said that bullshit,
Go ahead.
is
Go
that
ahead.
is that the four of us have
Oh, it's
flaws. But we know our flaws. Ain't shit else in that motherfucker, bro. Throw that bitch away,
I'm
bro.
gonna get this man some chips, bro.
Hey, no, on some, look, on some serious stuff though. Look, man, as me being the oldest brother of all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Nah, church can't eat them. No, but as me being the oldest brother, you know what I'm saying? I think it's very important that we hold each other accountable to make us better men. You know what I'm saying? We can't just let church, and this ain't to pick on you. We can't just let him be that way.
You can't pick on me, my boy.
No, that's not what I'm.
Hold on.
Church.
I'm
No,
gonna cut you off.
fuck that. No, fuck that. That's a people thing.
No,
I don't care,
no.
bro.
I
Hey,
just told him.
hey,
Bro.
relax, eat your chips.
I feel
Eat your
if
chips.
you say anything to me, I'm combative naturally.
That's
because
cool.
of that.
Now I'm cool with that. But
Go
what
ahead.
I'm saying is, like, as far as the way we move, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't let you be like that. You know, if I just let you be like that, that means I'm condoning it. I don't want to feel like I'm condoning
Roger.
your behavior.
So
Right.
I
Watch
got-
your
I got
man.
one-
You shaking the hell out the camera.
I got it.
Like, I'm not finna condone that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, go ahead. So I got.
No, go ahead.
At what point will you realize no matter what you just said, even if I don't respond to it, I keep doing what you calling me out on?
Here's my
How
thing.
often do you continue to address and feel like I can't?
Okay,
I
look,
can't talk
no.
about
I feel like that's bullshit. First of all,
Mm.
because I feel like because right now I feel like I grew up with these two niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you in the midst of this, so I'm definitely finna ride with you to the end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna say, oh, that's just how that nigga is.
Roger that.
What I do know is you've been like this for so long, so you're not finna change tomorrow. You're not finna change next week, next month, next year.
I like this guy.
But as long as I'm dedicated to helping you be a better Chris,
Be better every day.
that's success to me. Back to success. I'm successful.
Roger
I be, you know what I'm saying? We don't be on each other's ass like that, but we. Like Tay called me out, I called Tay, I be on call. We call each other out on shit. I remember one time I had asked them, I was like, hey y'all, like what's some shit we need to call ourselves out on? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they told me, hey bro, you gotta learn how to let shit go. On some real
I
shit.
remember that
I
conversation.
don't.
But that was a real conversation
Nah, that
we
was-
had.
that was-
And I took that shit to heart because these are some niggas I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gonna feel that shit like we coming like Chris, bro. You gotta come on, man. You gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel that shit whenever you do it.
He is not.
He was in that ear. That's a good one ear, and that's a good.
No, but see, but
No,
that,
no.
but that's
everything-
us giving up
No,
though.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
giving.
no.
I-
Everything
it's
is
not us
registered. Minus the funny shit they saying.
Said minus the funny.
That is alright.
Is
Hope
that
you ate your motherfucking Wheaties today. And not that it's a competition, but I've been doing it. I don't know any other way. Cause before this was me, and like I said, it's small shit. But
Right.
being vulnerable and seeing shit like I grew up with one eye. And the conversation, like, I didn't like the way that shit made my old man feel. So I'm like, I ain't gonna say that shit no more. That wasn't cool.
Right.
It might, and again, it might be some shit up here. Well, I think he look at me like I'm weak because of what I said.
Right.
And it's not that he said that.
Right.
But it's like, alright, certain shit happened after that, certain shit was said after that. I said, oh,
Fact.
okay.
Like,
Like, Joe, I was a shorty. I wanted to wear a mask because of this shit. Like, what the fuck? He got pissed off. He Joe, you don't. He was like the ego, pride. Joe, you my motherfucker son. You don't do no. Cool. I didn't like that
preaching.
response though.
He preaching.
I wasn't feeling it. And we had a conversation. Not that situation, but again, it's a heavy social aspect. Cause he was like, Joe, why do you do that all the time? And I'm a shorty, like 3rd and 4th grade. This, that, and the third going on, man, hey, I want you to buy me, Friday, we're going to go to the store, I want you to buy me a mask. How does it hell outside? Fuck you buy? And he was being funny. He, Joe, what the fuck is you talking about? What you talking about? I'm like, no, but this, that, and the third. And like borderline, not now, but at the time, like about to cry saying this shit. Cause I'm like, hey, Joe, how long you been feeling like that? I'm like, shit, since I can remember. Hey, you don't put your motherfucking, again, pride. Cause that's him. That's how he responded. He, Joe, you don't
Right.
put your motherfucking head down for no. So that's where that come from. When I'm steadfast and what I'm talking about. Like I done thought it's for real some Virgo shit to analyze. I done sat down and thought like, I can't do that. That ain't happening no more. That shit that she just said, fuck that bitch, first of all. Secondly, you know what I'm saying? And then that's where the heavy disrespectful aspect come from. That's why I can't crack jokes with certain motherfuckers. If I know too much, I'm gonna say something foul. If you crack any joke.
now that's some Virgo shit.
Now, hey, you crack any joke, and I ain't
Definitely
feeling
gonna comfort niggas.
Bro
neck.
is
Bro,
hit
don't
below
need
the
to
belt.
do that.
it. You say, and grandma, I chilled out a whole lot. But some grammar school shit, I know, yo, grandma sick or something. Soon says about I'm shooting. Seeing the off the wall.
Hey, but look.
What made you just say that?
Yeah, look,
That's
Imari, I think
hurt
Imari
people, hurt
just said you gotta be open to learning new ways.
Nope.
This is what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna let you say that, and then we gonna.
Your father, or whatever about the mask, it probably wasn't his intention to teach you whatever you thought he was.
No. I'm telling you what What he said was, it was some reinsurance shit. What he said, because he said you don't walk around holding your letting what a motherfucker say hold you down. Fuck them.
Okay.
You know, but that wasn't the response I was looking for. I was not looking for proud Pop to say that because he was pissed off. He wanted to fight after I said he was pissed off.
Yeah.
What I got from that was he looked at me like I'm weak. I don't.
So-
Like, all right.
So in a sense, it traumatized your way of thinking.
I wouldn't say
It wasn't
traumatized. I just feel like
It definitely wasn't Trump, but that shit.
it was a learned behavior.
no,
Like,
no, because
Call it what it
You
is.
really do combat everything.
no,
tell me what you mean.
it wasn't traumatic. But
I don't
his-
think it was traumatic. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was not traumatic.
To me, it was kind of like, oh,
If it alters the way you're thinking at a young age and it's still with you today, that's kind of a trauma.
But it
Because
wasn't.
to what Christian
not if he
said,
thought it was right
what
though.
you're saying-
Not if he thought it was the right way to go though.
If-
That's not
Okay,
traumatic.
but if it's harmful later in life, that's the trauma. Because the way he was saying, the same thing happened. I'm sorry, I'm talking like that. So the way he's saying, like I grew up with my pops too, of course. Y'all know that. I grew up with my pops too, mainly, and like I had an incident where I got hurt in football, and I thought it was way worse than like what it actually turned out. And I actually had an accident when I was a kid, flipping off a pole, dumbass kid shit. Had a knot on the side, the sides on my head. Like the knot came out to like right here.
You did that on Mason?
Nah, that was on Central.
Okay.
I had a big dumbass knot on my head.
Oh, remember
My
that?
pops refused to take me to the hospital. That time, when I had the knot on my head, it was because he said that, he didn't want them to think that it was DCFS to try to take him. He was a single parent at the time. And he was a male. You know black males. They don't really try to take your kids from you and send them to the system. So I understood that one. I let that one go. The one that stuck with me was when I got hurt with the Dolphins. That was a year ago. I tried to type somebody, my back bent. It was hurt for like 3 weeks. I played every week and went to practice every day. But my back was so messed up, and I told my pops, like, I think I need to go to the hospital because this hurt way too bad. I could barely walk. I could barely sleep. And he said, that's the problem with y'all now. You're a man. You don't need to go to the hospital. Y'all think y'all need to go. That was the first thing I ever said I need to go to the hospital for. He said, you don't need to go to the hospital for everything. You hurt your fingernail and you think you need to go to the hospital. That's something that stuck with me all the way to this day. Now I go to the hospital to get regular checkups and just make sure my health and stuff is good. But I dislocated both shoulders like 4 times apiece. Never went to the hospital for either one. For none of them. I never went to the hospital because of what he said. Every time I think about going to the hospital for some type of injury, I think about what he said, and that's still with me. So I would say that is traumatizing.
Listen, this is okay. Listen.
I want to say, it was the same thing. What my old man said wasn't fucked up. It was the social aspect, and I didn't want to say the shit. But when I said it, his response and what I got from that was like, damn, Shorty, like, man, I don't know if Shorty, and again, that ain't at all what he was saying. It was just some reassurance shit to say, like, yo, you don't let what motherfuckers say dictate your pace. So, yo, he like, that's why you been walking around. He man, fuck them. He simplified some shit that I still deal with today. That was my whole thing. And that wasn't his intent. But that's how he handled shit. That ain't how I handle shit. So I'm like, okay, I'll never bring some shit like this to him again. But that wasn't the response I was looking for. Even as a child, like we both, he's standing there like, yo, he fucked up. Borderline finna cry. I'm crying. He borderline finna cry. I'm crying because I didn't want to say this shit. Said it like, all right. I said, okay. The next time, I know not to. Like, all right. So I got a hellified poker face now from that.
Yeah.
You don't see my not that.
Oh, yeah, 127.
Like expressing this shit like that, like what you doing right now. Mother saying some bullshit like, oh, okay, I can't hide that. But like, if I'm hurt, if something hurting something, you wouldn't see it on my face.
Right.
Mental, physical, you won't see it. Somebody said that even taking a shot like, Joe, why you don't make a facial expression?
But this is my thing though.
Go ahead.
Like, because I dealt, okay, back to me growing up with a single mother, right? With no father. You know what I'm saying? So there were certain things I was taught I had to do in order to not show this type of emotion. Because as a woman, she thought that's what men taught men. You know what I'm saying? So from what she thought was right was really just a projection of what she thought.
What she thought was supposed to be going on.
You know what I'm saying?
She had yours was taught unconsciously, and I got mine from what I was thinking.
But at the same time, this is what we thought what was right. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong.
Shut up.
At the same,
Shit.
Hey, don't nobody comment on. Right.
at the same time, though, look. Damn, boy, your laugh is ugly, boy. Hey.
Go ahead.
I heard it.
Hey, no. But on some real stuff, like your father told you, don't let nobody. But that could have been a projection of him, like, man, I don't want my son to feel this way. You might have not even meant that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I said it came. I'm not gonna paint my old man as a villain. It came.
No. I'm not saying he was
just
a villain.
saying for the camera.
Okay. Because I feel like he was trying to protect you.
He was. It was a fatherly instinct. It came from a loving and caring place. But did you see what I took from what you said?
I got you.
And everybody say that now.
I got you,
yo,
bro.
how the fuck did you get that from
I got you, bro.
Because I'm up here.
I got you, bro.
So when somebody talking to me, I'm hearing what they saying is registering. Like, okay, why the fuck is he? First of all, why is he talking to me?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even like this motherfucker. Third of all, who the fuck asked him? I don't even value his fucking opinion. Secondly, he talking real fucking aggressive because he wasn't talking to him, and it might not be that. But I overthink everything. That's why I don't say shit the majority of the time because it might not be what I'm thinking. 90% of the time, it's not what I'm thinking.
Well, Virgo's overanalyzed.
No.
Y'all overanalyze. I don't care.
We're not.
Y'all overanalyze.
I have a cynical worldview, so I think negatives off bat when I'm dealing with a motherfucker. What? Who are they? What angle are they coming from? What was they doing before this? That'll dictate our pace conversation wise. Then we could, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I have a fucked up worldview. Like I said, I ain't come from no fucked up household or nothing like that. What my old man said was true. And I say that shit now. Looking back at it like, yo, okay, that wasn't really. It's still some shit like, okay, motherfucker said this, that, and the third. That's why I laugh at shit now. I heard all this shit before. Now, but you're 25 now. This shit ain't supposed to be bothering you now. I'm like, okay. But that's some shit I had to do. He couldn't help me with that, nor did he help me with that. Just certain shit that was said at that time stuck with me. Because there's a lot of shit that he don't know, and I'm not telling him about. But Chris, you cool? Yeah. My old girl, the same thing. You good? Even if she know, like, nah, some of the off. Well, I'll be off. But whatever it is, you show? Yeah, I'll be alright. Even if I know I ain't gonna be alright, because I've been doing it like that. Nothing is gonna change. We've been talking about this within an hour now, right? And I'm still talking about what the fuck I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing changing.
We're gonna let Chris live like that. My bad to cut you off, Tay. Before we end up concluding this and everything. I just wanted to capitalize on what you said. My pops was never a bad man. He was a great father. Taught me 1,000 other good things. That's just one of the things that stuck with me that he said. But he was a great father. That's all I want to say.
Shout out Big George.
I mean, we gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody who raised everybody on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all come from similar circumstances, just different situations. You know what I'm saying? Me and Drake both single mother households, and then Christian got both his parents, and then Dion was raised by his pops. So shout out to all them. Yeah. But all in all, I feel like that was a great conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the moral of that whole conversation was, man, get y'all some friends who really care about y'all. Yeah. And no, I ain't even saying to be funny.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all friend group care about y'all for real, not just hit you up when they want to kick it, but make sure somebody checking on you to pay attention when I'm talking. Pay attention when I'm talking, Joe.
Ooh, hey, pay attention.
Are you talking to me, my brother?
Joe, I know you ain't talking to me.
But no.
Fuck the
You got to take the foul off his head.
Niggas drunk.
But nah, for real, man. Make sure y'all get y'all some friends that care about y'all for real, man. And they tap in with y'all, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, wanting to kick it or just wanting to make sure your people good, you good, everything around you good and everything copacetic. Because it's a lot of people around you who ain't really around you for the right reason. And they fucking up y'all energy and they fucking up y'all vibration. So, man, make sure y'all keep y'all spirit clean and y'all keep y'all space clean, keep y'all mental clean for real.
Yeah. And stay away from projections, for real. People project things, so you don't really know what's really for you. You gotta assess the situation yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be coming from different type of situations, or they think they trying to help you, but they really setting you down. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And and not to say that's what your dad, because at the end of the day, he was trying to help you.
You talk about in general, though.
Yeah, and in general, because my mom gave me a lot of projections, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was trying to help me, but she was.
Yeah,
That shit set me back. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with projections from other people that's really trying to help you, but you just got to assess the situation better, you know. But shit, we was kids. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
our kids. And they
We
made
was all
mistakes
kids.
too. They was learning too. So.
And they was learning, and they
And
at
that's
the end of the
not
day,
to-
they was trying to help us.
I was like, and all of us had great parents. Like we not,
Great
ain't none of
parents,
us
bro.
down than our parents.
Hell nah.
We
Great
ain't one of them
parents.
rappers talking about we ain't never had shit.
Nah, we
My
had
teacher
great
tell me
parents.
I wasn't gonna be shit, stupid ass.
No, Mr. Bercy did say I was gonna.
He name dropped. He name dropped. Damn.
Hey, take
He
it.
name dropped this teacher.
And that's funny y'all said it. Why I said what I said earlier as far as what I do don't affect anybody. I told a couple of my siblings that our parents was such as they was our age, you know what I'm saying, when we was, you know what I'm saying, 5 and 6. Like Joe, they was kids, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So,
Yeah, for real.
I believe everybody did the best they could with what the fuck
Facts,
they
bro.
had. Cause
Facts,
everything,
man.
you know what I'm saying, they didn't come from,
Facts.
it might have been an ideal situation, but the circumstances might have been fucked up. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, it might have been a fucked up situation that they just made work. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, you gotta understand who you talking to. If you know somebody, you know who you dealing with, just like you just said a little while earlier, Dre. Once you know a motherfucker, like how you know Dion and Tay, you know it's certain shit. Even if you say it, you gonna always say it. You steadfast, and I fuck with you for that reason, because you gonna continue to drive it home. And it ain't changing right now.
This nigga.
Do
Shit
that.
ain't changing.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
fucked with him because he did stuff like that, bro.
Keep doing that. And like I say, it's fucking madness, but it's a method behind what I do. What I do don't physically hurt anybody. And I will tell anybody who I see exhibiting similar traits, my nigga, I'm telling you, this shit is not cool. And I don't think you have the mental capacity to deal with the loneliness at certain times. I don't think you can. That's why most niggas go to jail and be in solitary confinement and lose their fucking mind, because they ain't had the opportunity to sit down with themselves and assess certain situations or just grand scheme of things. And now that you're able to sit back and think, that bullshit wasn't working. I could have handled this better. And I'm cool. I do that all the time. Even when I'm in a room full of people. If I don't fuck with nobody in the room like that, that's why big crowds ain't good for me. Because I stand out. Motherfuckers dancing shit. I'm sitting here doing one of these. I'm like,
I'm scoping the room.
and not Dion, I'm not saying that. I ain't even saying that. But if we go out somewhere and it's a one or two things gonna happen. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna look out of place, or you're gonna look up and see me gone somewhere. I'll be standing outside because I'm used to it just being me. Whether it's music, or reading something, or just staying out looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I will say, came from ideal.
I'm on your ass though. Like I be on them.
Cool.
Like we be on each other. Like
I'm for it.
I'm just
As
loyal
long as you, and I'm not saying it bragging. As long as you up for the challenge. Because I couldn't talk to somebody.
But a challenge can be what? You can be successful in a challenge, right?
Facts.
So he know he wants that
He
shit,
admitted
bro.
that he
I'm wrong.
he has certain things. He
It-
admitted
it-
it.
it-
Yeah,
that's
bro.
what I'm- and that was always my whole thing.
And that's what I'm saying. This ain't.
You're not the first person that said what I
Yeah,
said.
and this ain't. I'm on that shit, bro. Cause I want all of us to be better. I'm not saying you bad. I'm just saying I want us to. I want to reach my full potential. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tay need to get in the gym more. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I fuck with it. You know,
I
that's-
fuck with it.
that's one
No,
of
but
those
we
shit,
be.
you know.
I like how me and Tay go to the gym together. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
that
Like
nigga out in this
even.
room, though.
That bullshit.
But now some real shit. Like me and Tay, no, we go to the gym and don't neither one of us feel like it. But we ain't finna say, oh damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you feel me. So we helping each other out. That's just going to all into. Dion went with us one time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he went.
But Dion didn't have to come though. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, man, let me go with the guys. I know what he was. You feel me? And that's
I
what we
would be
do.
in there more. By the way, I would be in there more if I didn't work third shift. Until you work third shift, don't tell me excuses.
Ah, that's what you said.
Especially
People cheating on you.
Especially down there. Third shift on some bullshit. Down there.
That's right.
No,
We
but
got third
no,
shift
Ted,
motherfucker.
just to end it, like I really want us to be there for each other. Like, not on those sentimental shit. We just here to support each other and make each other better men, bro. For our society and for our women, bro. Our women need us, and that ain't no preacher shit. Our women need us, bro.
That's a fact. Our women need us.
Yeah, our women need us, bro. So we need to be there for each other and build each other up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it start with us, bro. That's how you build a new community, bro. It start with the black men, bro. It start with the men, bro.
You conclude it.
I didn't get a chance to shout out Deani Business earlier, the Yoso Cosmetics. Follow her on Instagram. YOSO Cosmetics.
You ain't shout out Kaya last week.
Make sure you tap into that. Shout out to my little sister, the Brats Incorporated. The Brats Incorporated. She sell lashes. I think that's all she sell right now is lashes, and I think she getting sunglasses soon. Shout out, my boy Coop Bentley, who be having the camera every week.
Hey, I gotta check his sweater out. It's so cold.
New beliefs. Dre, hey, do you want to show him your sweater?
Damn, y'all put a big deal.
You see how he looking at me
This
though?
nigga, man, he ain't gonna tell us nothing about it.
Nah, this is sample. Nah, hold on.
Ain't no homo, Chris. Hey, move
I
your
forgot it was
fingers.
something around
Nah, we doing it. Hey, beliefs, man. We doing it. That's the logo right there, man. This is sample right here. Hey, we coming with something soon though. We ready.
Shout out, bro. Check out his music on YouTube. Coop Bentley. Go listen to them singles he dropped.
Crumbs to caviar.
New beliefs.
Follow his podcast. Shout out to me. Myself. Build Tolerance Fitness. Hit me up
Shout out on YouTube page.
on Instagram _Tay29. I'm gonna let you shout out yourself since you sitting right here. Just a couple people I know got business. Shout out my best friend Cases by Clay. If you want to go get customized iPhone cases or phone cases, AirPod cases, hit her up. Leah Sierra, she do nails _by Leah LIYAH on Instagram. Hit her up for your manicures, pedicures.
We gotta get off people, Christian.
It's a couple estheticians too. I don't know them like off the top of my head, but it's a couple people doing lashes and facials and all that. Shout out to Cordesia. I seen she was on here earlier. She do lashes. So here Cordesia Colin. I said her name wrong last week. My bad. That's all I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Myself, officially, Thrive Collective, $25 a job, 16 ounces of sea moss. We'll pull up. Shout out my boy Malik Harper with the Crispy Transformations. Church will get you right. Sahara get down with the taxes. I'm gonna check it out.
And she do credit repair.
Yeah. Aaliyah Baker. Don't remember the name of the business, but she fuck around with the whole little part shit. Frontal. And
She do help.
what's the shit? The bundles.
I don't know.
No. Because I did just talk to her. The whole frontal. You know what I'm saying? You dig, and the bundles. Forget the damn name of it. I know he shouted Aaliyah out as far as the cases, anything. I can't think of
Gigi.
nobody. Yeah, Gigi with the base shop. What it ain't what she got. What do you need? She got it. Oh, and my people, Cody, she also got a personalized cases, ashtrays. She do the pop sockets for phones. So that's the only thing I can think of. Only people I can think of right now.
Well, I ain't gonna have no long ass conclusion. Shout out my boy Skivvy. He got the shirt right here. I don't know if y'all can really read it or whatnot. Shout out my boy with the shirt. We got him. We got Shay with the NK collection. When she right now she out of town. She do a lot of good work. Check her out. I share her work a lot of the time. A lot of the people you see on my page too, they do a lot of good work on my page. I usually share most entrepreneurs, young black entrepreneurs. It ain't really much to go into that. Did we have a dickhead of the week before we end it?
We ain't got no dickhead of the week.
Chris, you got a dickhead of the week that you wanted to nominate? Dre definitely a dickhead for not letting us know nothing about the new belief stuff.
Bro,
That's crazy. He
I'm
walked
dirt,
in
bro.
with
Y'all
this
be on
That
dirt.
hoodie cold.
I'm about
He
to
ain't
go
gonna tell
home.
us shit. Nigga ain't tell us nothing.
But make sure y'all go on YouTube right now and follow
Put it in there.
our.
I get it.
You got the link.
On
Make
facts.
sure y'all go follow our YouTube channel. Yes, we are starting a YouTube channel, and all the episodes will be uploaded onto YouTube. Make sure y'all like and subscribe our channel, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, Dre. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in this week, man. Same time next week, man. We appreciate all the love, all the support. Make sure y'all follow us, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share this video. We out.